How doing? I'm so excited to have you today. How's your week been? Mine was eventful and yet very stressful, extremely stressful. So I'm happy that at least I'm going to be having a little fun here today. How was yours? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, well, we have a little chit chat about Sisters, season 3, episode 17. Whew, it's good to have you all back. Alright, so this week's episode started with Guy now. Guy and the therapist at Andy's residence. And she was from last week. She was touching him. Okay, how about I touch you this way and that way? Do you feel guilty? Do you feel some kind of way? And Gary was flowing and I said, no, there's nothing to be guilty about. Abi? Okay. And then she started going down. I said, how about this? How about almost choking the guy down? And that was when his senses came back and he said, whoa, 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 really? Were you going to do that? and then she said, no. The proper question was going to be, were you going to let me do that? Really? But I'm therapist. Someone's fiance? Now, wow, I doff my cap for you. You're doing extremely, extremely, I don't know now, extremely well, Madam Therapist. And that was when guys started asking, I mean, something you should have done since before choosing a therapist. It was then he started asking, okay, how's your sessions with other couples been? How's been your success levels? Okay, were you succeeding at trying to get the couples together? And she said, okay, seems like the person that that probably recommended her to him did not really explain how the whole thing works. Okay, she said out of the others she's had, none of the couples eventually stayed together happily, genuinely. None. That her job was to actually find out and make them understand that they were not compatible for each other, so they both had to go their separate ways. I mean, for all of your couples, not even one has worked. For someone that calls herself a relationship sex therapist or coach or counselor or whatever her own job description is. Really? I've not seen this type before. So Gary finally trying to realize that everything that Andy has been telling him is true. He started asking her to leave. Well, while she was making up her mind to leave, Andy came in and she was, whoa, what is this lady doing in my house? I thought I made it clear that I didn't like her, that she wasn't welcomed. So what's she still doing here? I mean, she's the last person I literally want to see, especially after work. Okay, the lady had the nerve to say, oh, good to see you, really good to see me, Ke. And Andy said, well, I can't say the same about him. And the therapist was telling Gary to think about the conversation they had. Now, wow, Madam Therapist, think about what's dirty conversation. Well, maybe it's some kind of new development now. I don't know. Maybe it's that started working. But I'm yet to see this kind. All the therapists I know that I've even listened to, they all get this special joy in knowing that, oh wow, this couple that was on the verge of breaking up and going away are finally staying together happily, truly, not pretending. and somebody is coming to say otherwise. Whew. So when she left, Andy angrily, left the house saying, "Oh, why would you bring her here? I thought I made it clear, I didn't like her. You don't respect me, this, that." And so she left the house. And guess where she was going? She was going to the restaurant. And guess who she was calling? She was calling her fine cutie lawyer. She was calling Robin for that dinner that she was running away from initially. And guess this smooth Robin. Robin was just there. How did you know that she was going to be there? And at that time, what was he doing there? The guy was so ready, so available, and so he came in. And this Auntie and Robin, I like listening to their conversations. Though. Their conversations have a way of of being interesting. They have this psychic insinuations now in the mind. The guy is very smooth. He knows how to talk really. The guy. I don't know. I don't know what to think about the guy yet. let me just flow with you right now. Okay, and after the dinner, while Andy was ordering for wonderful drinks now, she found herself at Robin's hotel room. Okay, I'm going to go back to that. Alright, so at the salon now, okay, my palm was there, as always. And she said, "Ooh, girl, you haven't opened the gift yet." And she thinks you're supposed to be telling the preacher guy to pray for you, And that was when Karen opened the message, the gift message on the bouquet that Aaron brought for her through someone. And guess what she read? I so laughed. Hey, Aaron. Aaron said, I talked to God and the decision is final. You're mine. So let's have dinner tonight. Really? Aaron! Really? Man, the guy is very funny. Very funny. I didn't even know what to say. Why are you really jumping in on Karen? You're seeing that she's not yet stable. I mean, maybe yes, you can be right for her, but why not to give her a little chance, a little time? Let her kind of get this wonderful closure she's been looking for, and then people can kind of start finally. Why are you coming to encroach on her emotional issues, so to say? She's not yet ready. She's not yet fit. She's not. She called Zach's name, so she's not just ready. Okay, so after reading that, she had to call him and try to study a meeting for about 30 minutes because she was expecting Zach to at Danny's place. Okay, so she quickly went to Danny's place, anxious. Ooh, is he here? Has he come? That I thought he was going to be here early. That he's late already. Being so perturbed. And then he was, "Whoa, calm down, babe. What's up? Are you okay?" Okay, finally she had to take Danny's stuff to smoke. Okay, while waiting for Zach. Oh my god. Alright. Zach was at the door, getting ready to come in. And so he called Fatima, okay, to tell her, okay, I'm at her door now. I'm about to go inside. What do you want Fatima to say? I said, okay, now, go now, talk to her. So sharp like that. kind of pursuing him. And Zach was like, what's that now? Why you can't you calm down? I'm talking to you. You know. Before she came down, I said, alright, fine. Just go in and talk to her. And then he felt like he was ready. And then he went in. In the moment we have all been waiting for. Right. Then he doesn't, she doesn't keep quiet. She'll say it as she's feeling it. From the door, she was like, damn. And told Karen that, girl, you don't stand a chance here. So Karen, Zach greeted them and sat down. Alright. Initially Karen was telling Danny that she was going to stay there and listen in on their conversation so she can be objective. Not so. Not so. Then he said that she can't stay. She's going to her room, even though her room doesn't have a door. But she's just going to be there for moral support. And so Karen asked Zach how he was doing. And Zach, my guy, said, oh, he's been busy lately. Okay, so what's up? You've been trying to reach me. Okay. And Karen said, what? I want you to tell me that you don't love me anymore. That you don't want to be with me anymore. So I can move on. And forget about this hold you have on me. Blah, 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 blah. Man, kudos to Ebony. She really killed this part. So Zach said, I still love you, fine, but I really can't be together no more. Okay. And Karen said, you're not making it difficult. You're not making it easy for me. You're making it difficult for me. And Zach was like, is it the honesty you wanted? So it's honesty that I'm giving you now, and you don't want to, you can't take it. He said, I don't want to be with you no more. And Karen was busy saying, look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. Finally, the guy really had to look her in the eyes, and they both stood up. And then he told her, I don't love you anymore. I don't want to be with you anymore. So cut this crap and move on and go be with the preacher. Okay, when he was about leaving, Karen now asked him, okay, so are you with Sabrina? Girl, what's your business? Can't you leave her alone? Can't you just, you already have a marriage proposal. So what's up? Okay, that was not her business in any way. So I liked the way Zach didn't answer her. I mean, he didn't need to give her any response. And that was exactly what he did. And he left. So she started crying. She broke down. Oh my God, Karen, I'm so sorry. For real. I felt really pity. I felt, I almost cried. I almost did. And that was then they had to really come out and offer her support. and Karen thanked her and was almost on her way out. And then Danny told her, I would appreciate if you pay me back for the smoke. I mean, Karen that's looking for money said, oh, what are friends for? And she left. Alright. I believe she was rushing up to meet Aaron now for their planned dinner. So Fatima was at work. She was passing and she saw Hayden at work. I said, ooh, perfect time. Let her go and put that and this advice in action now. So she went to her office and called a random friend and they started having a little girl chat. And she switched over to the office line. Okay, and as usual, Hayden did not disappoint. He just can't disappoint. He started listening in. Okay, and Fatima, huh? Fatima really massaged his ego and crushed that of Zach. So they're saying, we don't really see each other, but she's just playing him, she's just gassing him up. She's such a broke ass. And then for Hayden, so they're saying that she likes it when he wears blue. that she's feeling him. Oh man. And I don't know how the recording got to Zach. I'm thinking Hayden must have sent it to Zach. He's snoopy like that to get to Zach. Oh, and I just pray Zach and Fatima are going to handle it maturely. They're going to communicate effectively, and they're going to trust each other, and they're going to come out stronger. Okay? Alright, then Calvin and Sabrina now at Sabrina's house. Sabrina was just getting to know Calvin better, and she wasn't comfortable with what she found out. The guy has weird fantasies now in bed. He thinks it's some kind of ritual. I was busy telling Sabrina that even though she doesn't maybe like it or enjoy it, that he's fine without it till whenever she might come on board. And she says, what if she never comes on board? And I said, fine, it's going to be like that. Really? Sabrina, I don't believe that though. Stay where you're going to be comfortable, not where you're going to be regretting tomorrow. So she really wasn't comfortable. As much as she tried to say that she was processing the whole information and not judging him, na lie, she no like him. And now she's going to run to her friends now and tell them her latest discovery about the guy. And they're going to start judging him again. Oh, my father. I don't know. I told you guys initially that this Calvin guy, I don't know, I'm not feeling the guy. So Sabrina, it mustn't be Calvin or Jacoby. I don't know. You can leave both. Someone better is going to come along the line. You just mustn't come and kill yourself for these two guys. Jacoby is, for all we know, Jacoby, that name Jacoby is not even his real name. It's not in his ID. It's not his first name. Neither is it his last name. The guy is just we don't know the guy. We don't know his way very well. So that was just it. And finally, at that hotel room, guys, the conversation between Andy and Robin continued, and and Andy was asking him, so what were you going to do, if you were in my shoes? And you're asking asking him that kind of question when you know what the answer is, and he really told you what you were, what you wanted to hear. He told you that he was going to try other options, sister. And then he now told you that, well, no matter what, that it's going to be very confidential. It's going to stay between them unless you're the one now that goes about opening your mouth. But she initially passed, and was almost on her way out. So while she turned back, Robin was acting like a perfect gentleman and went and opened the door for her to leave. Since she wasn't ready, he wasn't going to force her, you know. And she paused, and they paused. I said, okay, so it stays between us, or Supi is going to stay between us. Uh-huh. And he re-emphasized, yeah, yes, unless she goes about talking. And there and then, my people, my sister started unbuttoning her suit. Oh. But we don't really know if it actually went down, though. Even though in the next episodes now, in the preview, they were telling us where she was up there and she was saying, Abi, I really want to do this kind of stuff. So it's going to be clearer next week. Okay. And then, after Zach finished with Karen, he was going back to Fatima's place. Just at the door, that recording, beeped on his phone, and then he listened to it, and he really was angry. Oh man, he felt, is he betrayed now? He just felt bad. Okay, that's why I said I pray they work it out. So, but I don't get how he came into the house and switched. I was telling Fatima that he got bad news. He said that, what kind of bad news? You don't have a bad news. Why are you telling us now that you have a bad news? Why now? Just because of the recording? And then my sister Fatima just judged him. I said yes, that she knew that he was going to mess up again. And it seemed he was on his way out, and Andy was on her way to Fatima's place, and they met. I mean, Andy and Zach, now they met outside, and they, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Kind of thing. Okay, and that was it though. And Danny been I think she's really fallen hard for this guy, Preston, but maybe she's not ready to admit it yet. Probably because of her insecurities, this racial thing. But she likes him. She was just inviting him over, and then he was saying, I don't want to overstay my welcome, but the weekend is just by the corner, so we can wait. And she said, you're right, since it's just by the corner, you can come now. Alright, Mike, I think that's all we can take for today. Let me know your thoughts and what you guys think in the comment section. Thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, thank you for subscribing, thank you for having a fun time with me. I think I have eased some stress. Alright guys, I wish you guys a wonderful week, and bye bye.